Good afternoon, welcome to Interesting Talks with Footprints Counselling Service. I hope that you're well today. I hope your glass is half full rather than half empty. Today's talk is going to be on the talk we have to ourselves. What do we tell ourselves? Are we telling ourselves the truth, or are we doing ourselves injustice by putting ourselves down? Today is really going to be focused on our self-talk, our talk in our head. Lots of people can say stuff to you, but at the end of the day, it's what you take on board and the conversation that you have with yourself, which is really the most important conversation that you have with yourself. Now, it's bad enough if people tell you negative stuff, that you're no good at this, you're not good at that, you're a bit slow, you let yourself go and things like that. What people do, friends and foes alike, and you take it on board. And you replay it back and back and back and back and back over in your head, as you can do, as we do. I mean, that's this famous saying, isn't it? People can tell you 100 good things about yourself, but the one bad thing that somebody says, that's the thing that you remember, and that's what you keep spinning over in your head, and you forget the 99 other good things that have been said to you that particular day. We're all like that, but when you hear a talk like this, you can remind yourself, you can reprogram your mind, and you can set out not to listen to negative stuff from other people that you disagree with, and start refilling your mind with positive affirmations, positive self-talks that you can use in your day-to-day life to make yourself feel better. Now, this is a discussion that's going to be going on, and lots of people will have something to say, and I'm very, very much interested in what people have to say about this subject. We all have something to say because we're all coming from different perspectives, and we can all learn from each other, which I find very, very, very interesting. Because remember, what you don't know about, you 100% don't know nothing about it, and you can do nothing about it because it's just not in your vocabulary, your mind. You've got no knowledge of it. You can't take action on it. And a simple example would be if we all knew how to trade on Forex trading like the best traders, because all they've got is knowledge and understanding and a skill, and make hundreds of £1,000s a month, we probably wouldn't be doing our day-to-day jobs now, would we? We'd be doing Forex trading. We'd trade for 3 or 4 hours a day and make thousands of pounds, and we'd be able to live off of that quite comfortably. All that, the difference between them and us, they actually have a knowledge and a skill, and it's not something you can't learn. It's something you could learn and do. No two ways about it. You don't have to have two heads to do that, or degree or masters in trading on Forex trading or on the stock market. It's something you can learn. Now, this is the same thing what I'm trying to say to you on things what we do to ourselves. Our self-talk, whether it's negative or positive, affects our mood set, affects our mindset, affects how we behave and how we feel. And the greatest thing about it is we've got an opportunity to do something about it and change how we feel. Let's say you're going to do a presentation at work, college, or a group that you run or work within, or something you have to apply for, and you've got your presentation ready, and all of a sudden you get this panic attack, and you're starting to say to yourself, "Oh, I'm feeling really, really nervous. People are going to think that I'm a fake. People are going to think I don't know what I'm talking about. People can see I'm nervous." Well, you've got to stop yourself there and say to yourself, well, I've done something similar to this before, and people said to me that it was really, really good, and they enjoyed what I did. They enjoyed my presentation. So why can't I just do that now with this new one that I'm doing now? There's no reason why not. Look for something in your past that similarly relates to the presentation, what you're about to do, for example, and replace that negative talk, mindset, feelings, with positive stuff. It can be done. It's not rocket science. It's just being aware of it, taking a chance and implementing it. Also, when you are involved in a conversation with people, and people are expressing their opinions about a particular subject, and they take it personal and try to implicate you as a negative person, do challenge them. Don't just sit down there and take other people's negative impressions of you on board without defending yourself. Because then, and what happens is you tend to go home and start reflecting again on what this person has said to you, or what happened in that conversation, and what you could have done and what you should have done. And again, you're going to feel negative about that, which you don't need to if you challenge it as and when it's happened. Don't need to be boisterous, doesn't need to be aggressive. Just you say what you think about what was happening at that time, rather than swallowing and taking it home and having to digest it. This talk is about being honest with your feelings, being honest with your self-talk, being honest with yourself. If there are things that you need to improve, because there are things that we all need to improve, fair enough. Make an effort, try to improve them. But it's not all bad, is it? Because how would you have got this far? Anyway, thank you for listening to me. This is a pretty straightforward talk on being honest with your feelings, being honest with your self-talk, being honest with yourself, but trying to put a positive glaze on it rather than a negative glaze, which is what we tend to do. We tend to look at things in a negative way. As I said, somebody could tell you 99 good things that you've done in a day at work, job, your relationship with your partner, or with your children, or whatever interactions you're having with others. But one person could just say, you know what, I think that wasn't very good. I think you could have done a hell of a lot better there. And that's all you'll remember. So we've got to start shedding that problem, as in that the one thing being a major issue when we've got 99 good comments, and replacing it and say, okay, fair enough. That's what that person thinks. I totally disagree with them, if that's fair enough for you to say that. And move on and talk positive to yourself. It does affect how you feel. And I want everybody, we've only got one life, I want everybody to feel as positive and as happy as they possibly can. So certainly do not say negative things to yourself. Till next 2 weeks, I'll be away, but you try to stay positive. Have rerun this video and see the key points what you think you could use for yourself, or to express to others that you feel that are a bit down and a bit harsh on themselves, because we are our harshest critics at the end of the day. And share it with them. Leave comments, because I really love listening to your comments. And of course, everybody learns from each other. But until 2 weeks' time, take care of yourself. Bye for now.